Hello guys, it's Sean doing another Weekly Blaze. So this is going to be the last Weekly Blaze of the year. This is the Christmas week though, so we'll be talking more about Christmas stuff and whatnot first because, well, I mean, that's more relevant to now. We'll talk about like the end of year stuff later in the week, but yeah. So first up, I guess just some quick video things before I get into like the actual Christmas stuff. I said I was going to get Medusa Stun, I mean, and I thought it might be here in time for a 20-second video, or maybe move the Smash note to the 22nd. That did not happen. But I said if it comes in time, I'll put up the 25th, the morning of the 25th, so there will be a proper video for that day just in case, but if not, well, it'll be January 2nd, but it looks like it will be here in time. I think it should get here tomorrow, technically. Well, no, actually, yeah, tomorrow. It is 11:30 right now on Monday the 22nd, so yeah, should be here the 23rd, if not more than likely the 24th, but yeah. Should be the 23rd, so I should have enough time to put it up on the 25th. A little bit unfortunate for me though, because that means I have to do another video, edit another video. Luckily the Hasbro exclusives are like pretty quick usually, so it should be fine. But yeah, that'll be probably 25th. And then, yeah, all the Christmas stuff, that'll all be recorded on the night of the 25th, morning of the 26th. I'll probably only edit the Christmas video and then the video for the 26th on Christmas itself, but like, night of the 26th, I'll probably edit like everything else, maybe split it up a little bit, but yeah. And then at some point, either late this week or early next week, I'll do the update video. I always look forward to those. I like making update videos. I don't know why. It's just fun to talk about stuff. That's why I do Weekly Blazes, because like yeah, I like to talk about stuff. But yeah. So anyway, I think that's it for like any updates. That's just kind of stuff I've been talking about for a while now. But yeah, looking forward to doing that stuff. But anyway, so I guess the next thing is oh yeah, I also have to do a Smash video. I'm actually going to be editing that whole thing tonight, which is gonna suck, but I'm gonna do it. After I do this, I guess, and I might do something else first. But like, I think 30 minutes after, I'll be editing that whole thing. That'll be something. But anyway, that is the imminent future me's problem. For right now though, I want to talk about some Christmas stuff. So I should be getting, I believe, 12 things I'm getting. I want to, I guess, rank them to talk about what I'm most excited about, which is kind of stupid, but you know what? Why not? I should mention that I actually do want like everything here. Like I wouldn't ask for anything if I didn't want it. Like, no, it's obvious, but yeah. But of course, I am definitely more excited about certain things, so I guess we could talk about that. So I guess at number 12, I'd probably put the red Cobalt Drake. This one, it's like the only borderline one here, because it's cool. It's Cobalt Drake. I like Cobalt Drake, so I am still looking forward to having another one. I mean, I have like the blue and the clear one, but still. Red one looks pretty cool, so that should be nice to have. But it is a recolor. It doesn't really count as a mainline bay for me, so. Nor is it like rare, so. Just a nice recolor, and that's fine. It's cool. 11, I'm probably going to go with Goat Tackle. I already have the blade, but of course it's the Talk or Tell Me version, which I do prefer, so that'll be very nice to get. Looking forward to it, but not as much as some other stuff. 10, I'm going to say Wyvern Hover. Wyvern Hover is interesting because it does look cooler, for sure. I like Wyvern Hover, I like the Talk or Tell Me version. Feels a little bit more important. However, again, it's not as interesting. I mean, I already have the blade. It's just like the proper Talk or Tell Me version, so. For me, looking forward to it, but again, not as much as some other stuff, as I almost fall over my foot, just like a lost grip on the floor. I don't know how it happened. Anyway, number 9, I'm gonna say New Super Mario Bros. U. So I don't know how I don't have this game, which is why it's kind of low, because like I should already have this. I don't know how I don't, but still, it is cool. A game in my collection, I guess. I think that's the only console Mario game I don't have, like in terms of mainline stuff, because I have all the 3D ones. Got 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 2, 3D World, Odyssey. I even have Bowser's Fury. And then you have 2D games. Got 1, 2, 3, World, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and then Wonder as well. So yeah, it's just this one for console. I'm not counting handhelds because I know I am missing Land 1, but yeah. So that'll be cool to have. And then number 8, I'm going to say probably Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, because Skyward Sword, like with Mario, by the way, I care a lot more about consoles than handhelds, so that's why my collection's typically skewed towards consoles. But anyway, I think I don't have all of the original versions of the console Zelda games. I know I'm entirely just missing Echoes of Wisdom, but I don't care about that as much because it's a new game. So like, I usually give myself like a few years before I care. So, but beyond that, again, I have Zelda 1, 2, A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, all of those on original hardware. I also have I do have Wind Waker, but that is the Wii U version. I also Twilight Princess, but this one's a little bit weird. I have it on Wii, but I don't have the case for it. Unfortunately, I got it loose. I tried to exchange it out, but that did not go well. Anyway, but I do have the Wii U version properly, so at least there's that. And then of course I have Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. So Skyward Sword, I don't have the Switch one or the Wii one. I'm getting the Wii one though because I prefer having original versions of games. But yeah, I am getting that finally. That'll be very cool. Number 7, Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I've been kind of in a Kirby mood recently. I played Kirby Superstar properly for the first time this year. That was great. Also, of course, I played Kirby Air Raiders a lot already. Amazing game, so I'm looking forward to getting this as well. And then number 6, getting to the top half here, we have Pikmin 2. This is a funny one because for over a decade I've had this idea in my mind, right? I don't have Pikmin 4 yet, but I'll get that at some point. But Pikmin 4 would follow the chain of being on Switch, but so I had Pikmin 1 on GameCube, and I got Pikmin 3 on Wii U, and I thought I should get Pikmin 2 on Wii, because then I could have like a proper, flow of consoles there, and again, that follows suit with 4, assuming I get that at some point, but yeah. But I just didn't have Pikmin 2, so I finally will be able to have Pikmin 2, look at the first 3 games, like, yep, I did that properly, and then of course get 4 at some point, but yeah. Number 5, I'm going to go with probably the My Hero Academia Season 7 box. I just like anime box sets, so for me that'll be cool. Number 4, probably Metroid Prime 4. I want to play that. Enough said about it. Number 3, probably the Celeste Deluxe Edition. This could have been higher, but I have, I played Celeste before, but I wanted the physical. I like the Deluxe Edition a lot, so I'm looking forward to this one. Number 2, I'd say Valkyrie Volt, because this is actually a new bait. Yes, the Assist Blade, Ratchet bit, all reused, but new main blade, and of course it's its own motif with its own lock chip, so I'm looking forward to it. Not as interesting as other things, but like, I mean, the rubber bit always never are because they don't have all new parts, but they usually aren't as interesting. Also, like, well, they're not as interesting because they don't usually have like a crazy gimmick to them. Also, of course, I think Emperor does lessen it a bit because, Emperor, I already have a metal lock chip in some form, so this is going to be another metal lock chip. But yeah, it's the first one. It is still very cool. I'm looking forward to it for sure, but yeah, it's not number 1, like it maybe could have been. I sometimes just wonder if I should just wait on Beta stuff. Imagine like I think back to like 15, 16, honestly 18 as well, like those Christmases where I waited for like a lot of Beta stuff, and getting that all for Christmas was cool. I feel like at this point though, first up I like covering stuff as it comes out, but secondly, like I think I'm like old enough to where it doesn't like matter. Like, I mean, I probably was already old enough when I was in high school, like 2018 and stuff, doing that, but I think now it's like, does it matter? Not really, but I don't know, it was just fun back then, getting like a ton of Beta stuff for Christmas, I guess. But again, I don't think it has the same effect now, so it's not, something I'd probably do, but man, like, I just thought back, like, okay, getting like Valkyrie Volt or like, and Emperor Might Dex at the same time would be crazy. Anyway. But I've already had the Emperor Might Dex set for over a month, but the number one thing I'm looking forward to the most is the Free-Run Collector's Edition. That looks really cool. I'm a huge fan of Free-Run. Was my anime of the year last year, both in terms of what I watched in 2024, but also what released in 2024. Yes, I know it technically started in 23, but like it was like fall of 23 to winter of 24. It was kind of awkward, but since it finishes in 24, I'll just say it's a 24 anime. So for me, that was my number 1. But anyway, yeah, great series. Looking forward to having that. I do have part 1 physically because it is technically they split season 1 into 2 parts for their releases. So I do have part 1. That was just a standard edition. Part 2 is the limited, and I'm very much looking forward to getting that. I'm very excited actually. So very expensive one too. So hopefully that's cool. Very much looking forward to it. But yeah, I think it's like my whole ranking of stuff I'm looking forward to getting. But it'll be fun. I'll open up everything like I said on that tonight probably. Because the 26th, I'm putting up what video is it? Is it the? I think it's the My Hero Academia video. So that'll be the 26th. I'll edit the Christmas video probably early in the night, and later in the night I'll do those, and I'll record everything and make sure that one's edited, put up for the 26th, and then yeah, 26th itself, like the day, the night, I guess you'd say, and then into the morning of the 27th I'll be doing the other video, since I have 7 videos to do. Well, I guess 8 counting the Christmas video, but yeah, since that the one video will be done, there'll be 6 videos to edit. They should all be like reasonably shorter though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Honestly, I think my birthday was more difficult, but yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna go for now. Go ahead and do what I was gonna do, and then I'll start editing the Smash video. Maybe I don't finish that tonight. I don't know. We'll see. I could do it tomorrow as well, but yeah, I do have to finish it by tomorrow because it does come out in what, like 29 or so hours. Anyway, I'll figure it out. But I think that's all for the day. I'll be back. I don't know if it'll be before Christmas though. We'll see. Maybe I'll record Christmas Eve night, Christmas morning a little bit. That could be fun. If not, after Christmas, or on Christmas, I guess, then towards the end of the week, I will talk about some of the kind of end-of-year stuff like I like to do. This will probably be a kind of long weekly video, so hopefully that'll be fun, but yeah, that is all for today. Alright, it's now about, close to 1 on Christmas, so it is Christmas now, which is weird, but, I don't have anything until tomorrow, but I do have this for today. So this is actually my Medusa stun. It came a day later than I expected, but go ahead and open this up, I guess. But yeah, there it is. So I guess I'm doing a video on this today. It will be up in about 4 hours to edit it all and stuff, but yeah. So, also because I have to get up like really early tomorrow at 1:45, which is, for me, that's really early. I don't get up till like 7 or 8 normally, so I have to probably hurry this up. Not hurry it up, but like, you know, probably lay down by 6, which is also like at least 3 hours before I usually would lay down, so let's say a normal person laying down at like 7 p.m. I feel, so we'll see how it goes. I didn't sleep the best, and I did get up like at 5 today, which is early for me, so hopefully that works out and I sleep. If I could just get 5 hours sleep, that'd be great, but we'll see if that happens or not. But anyway, yeah, so I guess the rest of my night I'll edit this video, probably eat something, then, I don't know, chill for maybe 3 hours or so. I don't know, anyway. Yeah, Medusa's done. I'm gonna go ahead and make this video so I can get that going, and yeah, tomorrow will be a lot of stuff, but for today, yeah, that's it. Alright, it's now, well, actually Friday, after Christmas. It's like 12:45 a.m. Finally get to actually open up my stuff. It took way too long, but here we are. So, I mean, the video's already out, we're fine. That Christmas video's out. That's good, but yeah, I'm gonna be up here for like 2 hours trying to record everything, and then hopefully by like 3 I'm downstairs and I can edit the My Hero Academia video. But yeah, here's everything, you know, all the stuff here. So we got the Beyblade stuff, Goat Tackle, and Cobalt Drake. Got Valkyrie Volt, Wyvern Hover, its launcher, Games Celeste Deluxe Edition, one game all unboxed, and everything else, you know. Pikmin 2, Cardbreaker Return to Dreamland, Legend of the Skyward Sword, New Super Mario Bros. U, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and then yeah, the anime stuff here, My Hero Academia, Season 7, Limited Edition, and also yeah, the free run, Collector's Edition. Funny thing, I actually had no idea the free run collector's edition was like that. I thought it was like I knew based on like the price of it, I knew it had to be like kind of grand. I figured it was going to be more like a normal box, so I thought it'd just be like a normal style of box and just, maybe more stuff in it though. Just like a larger box, almost like a square, with how much stuff there'd be, but no, it's a whole case. Like, what is that? So that's crazy. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my stuff now. I've been waiting hours, like 11 hours to open my stuff, and I want to open my stuff now. So gonna go and do that. I'll have to put my stuff back here, but well, the setup's already mostly fine, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to doing that now. Alright, it is now Saturday. I guess technically Sunday at like 2:30 a.m., but yeah. Last clip of the week and of the entire year, actually. So yeah, first up, Christmas is over, unfortunately. So I guess the last time we'll see the trees up. So you can see some of the stuff I got there. My Hero Academia limited edition there, and then free run over there. I have Amara there as well now because well, I had to put something else over there. I wanted the My Hero Academia box set with the other ones since they're back there. Yeah, I guess first up I just thought like what my favorite things were that I got. I guess that could work, but because I gave it a ranking of least to best. I mean, obviously, again, I wanted everything, but stuff I was anticipating. But now I guess I talk about like the reality of it. So I'd say least is probably still Red Cobalt Drake. Like, it's cool. I'm glad it's in my collection, but it's like nothing that crazy. After that though, I think I'm gonna hold off on. Yeah, I'm gonna say 11th is Go Tackle, 10th Wyvern However. They're cool. I'm glad again. Wanted them for my collection, needed them, so I got them. Great. Ninth, actually, this is like probably the biggest difference. I think this might be the only thing that changed, but yeah, I'm gonna say the My Hero Academia Season 7 box set. I collect these, so I did want it, but man, like, I just looked through all my box sets while I was waiting for my camera battery to charge up a bit, and the absolute fall off of these box sets the moment Crunchyroll took over. Like, the Funimation ones are all really good. Season 1 is kind of boring, but like, it's Season 1. It's the first time, like, the show didn't pop off quite yet, so they didn't really go as grand. That's fair. Also, this is back when Funimation, like, their limited edition box sets were literally like, oh, you get the DVD and the Blu-rays, the combo pack, basically. That's like what they did. So getting like anything extra at all was like actually kind of a big deal, so that's fair. Like Season 2 Part 1, Season 2 Part 2, Season 3, Season 4 were all actually really good. Season 5 was pretty underwhelming. There's like 2 extras in the extras box. But it maintained like the DVD Blu-ray combo pack, the hardcover, art book, whatever. But that was it. Season 6 was weird. I feel like the extras box was better, but the art book was not a hardcover thing. It was like a soft cover, like smaller pamphlet basically. So upgrading the extra side back to like Funimation quality, but like yeah, the art book was definitely worse because of that. And then Season 7, man, it was like okay, art books like again like the soft cover whatever, and then like extras box, 6 art cards. Oh boy. I feel like that was like I think Free Run's like Free Run Part 1 standard edition was better than this limited, which is kind of sad. That said, the reason it's higher up is because I do collect them, so it's kind of like the Baylor stuff where I wanted this in my collection, kind of needed it, but it is anime, so for me, I always enjoy getting stuff that isn't Beyblade, which sounds weird, but like when I get so much Beyblade stuff, it's like oh cool, something different, like it's fun, so that's why it's above it. Then let's see. After that, though, I think number 8. This is where we probably get the games. I'd say like number 8, New Super Mario Bros. U. Just needed this game. Why didn't I have it yet? 7, Skyward Sword 6. Probably Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Then yeah, 5th, Pikmin 2, 4th, Metroid Prime 4, I think. And then after that, the big ones here. 3rd, Celeste Deluxe Edition. Second, I think first and second's a lot harder now that I have them, but I'm gonna say second Valkyrie Vault because it is very cool. Even cooler in person. But number one, free run, because the free run collector's edition is just so insane. Like, that might be the best box set in my entire collection. That thing is phenomenal, so I really like that a lot. I have to put it has to be number one. Like, as much as I like Valkyrie Vault and needed that for my collection, no. Yeah, free run for sure is up there. Now, I will say though, it didn't feel like Christmas. I feel like there's been this weird fall off of Christmas. I feel like, obviously, as a kid, it's more exciting, but like, as I got older, it was still a lot of fun. It's like 2022, I'd say. 2023 was still decent, but it just felt weird. Although 23 was just a bad year in general, so that's probably why. But 2024 was weird because I got like this really, really big hit of like excitement way too early for when I should have been excited. So when it actually hit Christmas, I was like, not as interesting. But again, it's still like, I still had the excitement there, so it was like cool. But man, this year was just like, I was like, it's almost Christmas. I gotta get excited. It just never happened. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know. The vibe just did not hit. So yeah, and like I got a ton of great stuff. Like it was cool. Like, it was so good in that sense. But just like I don't know, the vibe of Christmas just didn't really happen this year, which is just weird. I don't know why that's the case, but it is the case. So yeah. After that, I guess talk about the kind of end of the year stuff. Yeah, Christmas is done. Unfortunately, it's always. I mean, I like Christmas. It's just like weird that it's done because it's like again the vibe of it just never hit. It almost started hitting like night of Christmas, almost like Christmas Eve, and then like yesterday a little bit. But like I can't be suddenly now excited about Christmas now that it's over. Like there is like why would I do that? That's a bad idea. So because I'm gonna be sitting here excited for like a week or something over something that's already done. Like, why would I do that? So I don't know. It was just a weird time. I don't know, but it's done now. Anyway, end of year stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go through a lot of different types of videos I may talk about. Like, what are my favorite ones? What I think are the best. There's only 4 different things I can actually do a proper top 5 for, but I guess I'll do those. Everything else, I'll just like rank as we go. So first up, I guess well, it's like my 2025 update video, the Christmas and birthday stuff, which, I mean, who cares? But yeah, I guess there's some video game stuff. I think okay, there's the Elmoso ones, and video game pickups, and then the actual unboxings. These are just really different, so I'm going to count them differently. But yeah, I think between the unboxings, I think I prefer the Celeste one to the Undertale one. That's probably just my preference of the box set. For video game pickups, though, I actually greatly prefer 20 to 19. 19 was fun, but it was just like a catch-up episode. 20 felt like a genuinely classic video game pickups episode, which I liked, so that was cool. I also did like Blaze reviews Blaze, which is just a video that existed. Then I did 4 Blaze Talks videos. There was Blaze Talks about Blaze Talks, just the comeback thing. Blaze Talks about Baku and Baku retrospect because I want to talk about that. What else? I'm missing one. There's 4 because I also did Blaze Talks about video game collecting. This is why I need to grab my phone here so I can actually just type it in and look visually at what there was. I can't type for some reason. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, Blaze talks about Baku Tech collecting. Of these, I would say the worst one's probably the first one. Blaze talks about Blaze Talks. Like, this is the intro. Third, I'd say video game collecting. Second, probably Baku Tech collecting. I think I had a better one of this, except I accidentally deleted it. I was deleting stuff, and I realized I just did not upload that video, and just deleted it. I'm like, oh, I not to re-record it. I feel like the first one's just better. Best one, though, I think, is the retrospect thing, because that was basically just like an expanded version of my intro episode for retrospect, so I think that one was just the best. Beyond that, so let's see what else is there. Blaze Rages I did a few of. I think it was like a lot of my video series this year had 4. I don't know why that is. So, are there 5 anime videos? I'll have to look. I think I might be able to do a top 5 for that. I guess Chef Blaze wouldn't really make sense for a top 5 anyway. Yeah, but I mean, I can do a top 5, it's just, there's only literally 5, so... Okay, yeah, Blaze Rages, there were 4, so I'd say the worst one here, 4th, is, Blaze Rages at Nothing. This was literally just like a finale episode, so that one's just whatever. 3rd, Blaze Rages at Time. 2nd, Blaze Rages at Seasons. These are just kind of like older episodes. I think Time was not great. Seasons was actually like pretty decent, but then first I would say Blaze Rages at School finale. This was this is worth bringing the whole thing back for. I'm not gonna lie. So I do like that one. And there's also Chef Blaze, I guess. Is there anything else I'm missing here? Let's see. No. Okay. Okay, Blaze Rages and Chef Blaze. After Chef Blaze, it'll just be like the big. Well, it'll be, I think it's Bottleman, and then, yeah, the big 4 that I can actually make legitimate top 5s out of. Anyway. So for Chef Blaze, I think 5th, I'm gonna say probably vegetables. I don't like this one. 4th, Chef Blaze, because it's another like finale episode, but it works well in context, which I'll get to. 3rd, Nutrition Facts, this was decent. 2nd, Burger, this is like the closest I can get to a classic episode. Then first, the best one I would say is Chef Blaze finale. This is all the new episodes in one, and it's somewhat more cohesive, so I like this one. I don't know if I should have made that video public or not, but whatever. It's there, I'm leaving it there. This one will be staying. Anyway. Bottleman stuff, yeah. I only did 4 Bottleman videos this year, which is crazy, because, like, Bottleman was such a huge thing. Like, it was a thing I saw up in 2021, it was there. But, man, it was such a big part of 2022, and especially 2023, I think. And then 2024, it was, like, decently prevalent the first half of the year, after that just kind of fell off. But, man, 2025, only 4 videos. Of these, I would say... 4th, magazines are overpowered. Bottleman discussion. This didn't need to exist. 3rd, are power types unique enough? Bottleman discussion. Don't care about this video. 2nd, DX versus Godcat. Bottleman discussion. This one is pretty decent. 1st, the size problem. Bottleman discussion. This one's like fine, I guess, but yeah, nothing really that interesting here. Anyway, moving on to like the better ones. Weekly Blazes, I guess, are the first thing in my mind. Unfortunately, the anime stuff is like super discounted, so I'm going to like scroll through each one, but yeah. So let's get into the proper things here. So first up, Weekly Blaze. Alright, so we have, okay, January Newsweek. This was pretty decent. February Newsweek. I actually like this one a lot. Emergency meeting. That was after the CX video happened. March Newsweek exists. The end of the Switch 1, beginning of the Switch 2. These are both fine. Intermission, whatever. April Newsweek, sure. The end of college, yeah. Surgery, this one, interesting, I guess. Let's see, May Newsweek's fine. June Newsweek's pretty good. Extra exists, no direct sucks. July Newsweek's pretty good. Supplementary's fine. Direct, but not really. Yeah, August Newsweek is fine. September Newsweek is fine. Birthday's pretty good. A real anniversary, this one is unfortunate because the video is messed up, but the actual thing is good. October Newsweek is fine. November Newsweek's fine. Thanksgiving's fine. December Newsweek's fine. This one here, I guess, is pretty good, but like it's not up yet. So anyway, top 5 though, I'd probably say number 5, A Real Anniversary, because like it's something. The video's messed up. 4th, Birthday. I don't know. That one's like pretty cool, I guess. 3rd, yeah, I think I'd actually go with the beginning of Switch 2. I think this one was pretty interesting. 2nd, June Newsweek. 1st, yeah, February Newsweek. I like that one. There's my quick top 5 of those. Now, getting into the actual like anime stuff, again, this is like really, really disconnected, so I'm going to have a tough time here. Alright, so like first up, start of the year. I think there are a couple of videos. Yeah, first up here, let's see. Monogatari series, final season, box set unboxing, anime manga pair 2024. Alright, there's 2. My complete Monogatari my complete Monogatari Blu-ray collection in Wise Held to Collect. That's pretty good. That's 3. Himata Umaru-chan, our limited edition unboxing. That's 4. Alright, yeah, that one's like solid, I would say. Then we have Did Shaft fumble Money Out 3 series off in Monster Season? This video is like okay, but it didn't really need to exist. I'm not huge on that one, to be honest. Oh yeah, also for DM videos, there's my Switch 2 unboxing. I guess it's probably my best video of the year. I forgot about that one actually, whoops. What other anime videos do I have? I think it's the birthday and Christmas stuff after that, yeah. Chainsaw Man limited edition unboxing and the Don Don limited edition unboxing, these are both like fine. And then yeah, My Hero Academia Season 7 limited edition unboxing is fine. Free Run Beyond Journey's End limited edition unboxing, this one's actually pretty good. I think for a top 5, I think 5th I'll go. I think I'm gonna go with the Omaru box set, because this one was like not a birthday or Christmas video, so I didn't feel the need to rush to. It was just its own thing. So I think I actually made it a little bit better. 4th, probably the anime manga pickups. I like that one. 3rd, the Monogatari 3 series final season box set unboxing. I like that one too. 2nd, Free Run unboxing. That one, I do like that one quite a bit. That's a reason one that's nice. And then 1st, it has to be the Monogatari collection video. That one's fun. Now yeah, the other ones, I'm not going to name every single Bakugan or Beyblade video I did, only the good ones. Like, well, I mean, like, I think everything here's like decent, but like only like the really notable ones that I think can be in contention here for a top 5. So first up, Bakugan. So Bakugan had a great year. So first up here, we got I think Bakutech Stats was a really good video. I still like that one a lot. The Rank Henry deck video was good. Decks we should have gotten. This is a weird video, but I do like it. The best budget Bakutech video is good. Darkest video is really good too. Collection, I like the collection. It's probably not worth top 5 though. Tier list, I don't know if I'd say the tier list video is actually that good as a video, but it's like useful, so that one's a weird one. All of Retrospect is good, but it's not making my top 5. Again, it's just very useful, but like in a different way. And then, okay, the Wave 2 Baku Nano discussion, that one I actually like a lot. Beyond that, though, I don't know. I guess the Macus Dragon video is also pretty good, but I don't know if that makes my top 5. I don't really care about a lot of my more recent non-retrospect videos, to be honest, so let's see here. I would probably say, let's see, those two for sure. Yeah, I would say number 5, How Darkest dominated Bakutech Bakugan discussion. That was a pretty good one, especially considering I was like a week out of surgery when I recorded that. 4th, I'd say best budget Bakutech Bakugan discussion. This is just a useful, like, good one here. 3rd, I would say Wave 2 Bakugan, a Bakugan discussion. That one's interesting. 2nd, Bakutech Stats Bakugan discussion. I like this one a lot. And then yeah, 1st, I'm just gonna say Bakutech tier list. Like that one, it's useful. It's pretty good. And that one just took me so many hours to make that I'm putting it at number 1. Alright, listen, that one took forever to make. So it's getting number 1. Anyway, lastly, Beyblade. This is gonna be the hardest one for sure. I don't like a lot of the Beyblade X videos, I feel, so maybe not as hard. So okay, first up, the CX Problem. I don't like this video that much, but CX Follow-Up, that Beyblade discussion, I think is actually good. After that, let's see here. Beyblade 25th Anniversary set unboxing. This one I think is actually like a good unboxing. This is like this is probably like the second best unboxing of the year, honestly. CX First Impressions, Beyblade discussion, that one's pretty good. My thoughts on remakes, Beyblade discussion, that one's also pretty good. Let's see. Then we have God Abilities Perfectly Introduced Gimmicks, Beyblade discussion. I like this one a lot. The Weird Evolution of the Hybrid Wheel System. Another Beyblade discussion here, also pretty good. Next one that gets a mention, the BX System Should End, Beyblade discussion. I don't think this will be a top 5, but it's just worth noting. And then that Chosatsu's Lackluster Gimmicks, Beyblade discussion, that one's nice. GT Gimmicks for Weird, Beyblade discussion, another good one. Beyblade Shark Scale Dex unboxing, I actually like this one quite a bit, but I don't think it's quite top 5 worthy. Let's see. The Awkward Gimmicks of Super King, Beyblade discussion. That one I think is up there. 40 is Peak MFB, Beyblade discussion. DB Perfecting Max Beyblade discussion, that one's also pretty good. Beyblade Emperor Might Dex unboxing, I think this is probably the best unboxing of the year. And then after that, the subsystems of Burst Beyblade discussion, that one's good. Has CX improved Beyblade discussion, that one's also pretty good. And then I do like, let's see, yeah, Beyblade Valkyrie Volt S470V unboxing. I like this unboxing quite a bit. It's not out yet, but yeah. For a top 5, though, this is actually hard. There's 2 unboxings here. I think that's just going to be those 2. Like 2 discussions for like June. And then what else? What do I put for my 5th one here? I'm not entirely sure, actually. I'd say 5th. My thoughts on Beyblade X Remakes. I think that Beyblade discussion was actually pretty good. I do like how that one went. And then 4th... I'll say the weird evolution of the Hyperwheel system. Another good discussion, I think. Went well. 3rd, God Abilities Perfectly Introduced Gimmicks. I think, again, I just like Beyblade vs. God, so I think that was a good one. I think the top 2 are unboxings this time, which is weird. Yeah, I think the 25th anniversary at 2nd. I think the Emperor Might Dex, it's the best Beyblade video I did this year, which is weird to say, but I do think it was the best. Now, overall, what were my best videos of this year? Not gonna lie, it might really just come down to Bakugan and Beyblade. Like, I don't think anything else was as good as these 2. Probably not. Bottlemen certainly wasn't. None of the Blaze videos are. Video stuff, some solid unboxings there. I guess, oh wait, no, there's one anime video that I'm gonna put in here. Okay, so for top 5, I think 5th will be the 25th anniversary set. No, 5th will be the Monogatari collection. I do like this one because I think it had an interesting narrative to it, going against Aniplex and everything. So I think that one was pretty good. Stylistically, it wasn't the best, so that's why it's so low. But it was, I think, good overall. 4th, that's where I'll put the Emperor Might Dex set. Then 4th is the 25th anniversary set. 3rd's probably the Emperor Might Dex set, I think. And then 2nd, I'm going to say Bakutech Stats. Yeah, that one makes sense. And then, yeah, first I'm going to say the Bakutech tier list because, man, that took forever. It's a good video, though. It's just a long video. There's a lot to it. Very glad I do my videos the way I do now because, man, that would be, if I did my videos in the old style, that video would have been... I think the raw footage was like 2.5 hours. It would have been 2.5 hours then, so yeah. Would have been a lot easier for me to make it like that, but I didn't, so... That video, I'm giving myself credit on that one, I don't care. So yeah, I guess now the next thing I do is make my update video, and that'll be fun, so... I always enjoy those, yeah. So this year, I think, this year was weird, because I feel like a lot of my video topics were actually not as good as 25, or 24, I mean. I'd argue even some of my 22 and even 23 videos, topics were better. Like, I don't know, like, they might... Was this the weakest year topic-wise? I don't know. I think overall it might not be. I think that it just maybe doesn't have those, like, couple videos like the other years had that I thought were, like, really just, like, a step above, maybe. But the quality of the videos was, like, substantially better, so I can't be too upset about it. I don't know. It was a weird year, so... Yeah, I think overall, it was easily the best year I had for YouTube, like, just in terms of quality, because, yeah, the videos are way better now, but, I sometimes, like, I think the worst thing about that, though, is that I do sometimes just think, like, if I had my table light, if I actually got those, like, back in 2020 when I said I would, and then maybe I would have started, like, editing a bit better, and then also, you know, adding, like, the background music, just because... If I could have started that in, like, 2022 and I was actually, like, doing more, man, I feel like things would be so much better. Like, it would have been significantly better. Because I look at a lot of those videos, I'm like, man, I wish I could, like, re-edit these. And then also, like, but I also don't have, like, the table and light there, so it's not as good, but anyway, but, like, I just wish sometimes, like, I could just re-edit these videos, they'd be so much better, but I don't really want to do that either. I'm leaving them as is, so unfortunately they'll just be there, but yeah. Maybe I'll go back to some topics. I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, some of them maybe if I'm at 22, I'll go back to because it's been long enough at this point. It's come on 4 years now. You know, it's that was a while ago at this point, which is weird to say. I don't know how it's already going to be 2026. That's the craziest thing for me. Like in my mind, like 2025 was like the future year always in my head. Like even 2020 was crazy. 21, 22 I could see, but like 23, 24 were like these weird, like insanely just like I guess almost mysterious years that were there, and then 25 was like this ultra futuristic year. Beyond that, though, it's like, oh, this is like future. Like, so I don't know how that's gonna be 2026 now. It's just that's crazy to see. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's all for this weekly Blaze, though. Now this one actually be a top five of the year. I don't know. I'll have to look back on it at some point, but we'll see. Anyways, yeah, I think that's everything. That is everything for 2025. Hopefully, 2026 is better. Well, yeah. Obviously, you always want every year to be better. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that'll be it for this one, which is crazy. So yeah. Well, next weekly Blaze will be in mid-January of 2026. That's weird. But yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.